Hi, everybody. So let's talk about the locking process. I'm noticing in our free hair consults that 95% of them people are coming because they want to start their locks and they want it to be started right. Okay. I know in my process, this Duafe process, I have met so many people, and I have been graced enough to have clients sit in my chair to find that whoever they went to did not understand how to properly measure their clients' hair. So there was an inconsistency in the locks. I feel like locks are, it's not a forever hairstyle because there's other things you can do with it. You can put extensions on your locks, you can put weaves on your locks. You do have options. You can even start them with lock extensions, all those many different things. But what I want to do is teach you guys how to be the best consumer ever, because I know for me, this set I've had for like over 17 years. It hit my behind like twice. I cut it down. I did cute hairstyles. And a large part of why I enjoy locks and why I know a lot of people come here, why we're really known for it, is because our consistency, because of our parting process. We've been doing this diamond part, as y'all call it. I used to call I when I learned the process, it was called pyramid parts, such as the top is the bottom. What else? The hashtag is pineapple parts. There's so many different things they call it. But why I choose to do that parting system is one is so beautiful. All right, it's not the bland parting system of someone going across and then doing straight lines. That bricklayering part, it allows for when your hair do finally lock, it makes for beautiful hairstyles because of the symmetry in the parting process. So let's get down to it. There's many ways you can start your locks. A large part of forming locks is just, as I said, the consistency and making sure you know how to measure it. What's important, consumers, is when you sit down, you want to make sure that one, you're doing a free consult just so you know the person's wealth of knowledge about locking. If they understand how much hair it takes to make a small to medium, a medium, a medium to large lock, and what's their process. You want to know if you're starting with two strand twist, if they're just solely twisting the root or they're going through the full length of your hair. All right. When you're starting locks, you want to make sure, and I want to make sure I let you know, it takes 6 to 12 months if you're not starting with an instant process like lock extensions. It takes 6 to 12 months for your hair to absolutely lock. Within the first 3 months, however you choose to start them, whether it be coils, whether it be two strand twists, whether it be our signature micro lock, so many ways, whether it be individual braids, however it is that you're forming that cylinder, within the first 3 months, it's going to look like the hairstyle you started in, and then it's going to turn into frizz. It's no way around it. As girls, what we can do is we can set them on rise. If we set our locks on rise, it gets rid of the frizz just a little bit. Brothers, what you can do is, your hair is long enough, you can set them on or put like braid styles or two strand twist styles to hold some of that frizz in. But there's no way around it. It's a part of the process. You can prune your locks as much as you want. The more you cut the frizz off, the more the frizz is going to come. You can't run from it. So within that first 3 months, shampooing should be minimal, because the more you shampoo, the slower this process is going to be. So within 3 to 6 months, you'll start seeing the frizz begin to condense in a lock. It begins to condense, and you start seeing what the real size is going to be. First, it looks bigger, then it condenses once it starts locking. Within 3 to 6 months, you can hold your hair in the root, and your finger is going to get stuck. It's going to stop. That's letting you know that there's no way that you can take out what that cylinder is to start your locks. Within 6 to 12 months, you're going to be able to do color depending upon your texture. The kinky it is, the more of a likelihood that you can even do lifting. So you want to be mindful of what that process is. And you don't want to get a box color, because they will damage your hair. please. You want to be mindful about what kind of bleach you use. You want to be mindful how long you keep on your bleach. You want to make sure that you're going to a professional really to get colored. A large part of this locking process, I normally suggest for people in the beginning to make sure that you are going to a really good loctician, just to ensure that it's being cultivated right, that you're able to ask the questions, that if anything comes up, they will be able to repair them. Now, 12 months, you definitely have locks. You can live your best life and you can enjoy the process. Now, a part of what that enjoying the process is, you want to make sure that when you're locking that you don't have a lot of new growth. A lot of new growth creates breakage. All right. So if you find that you have more than an inch, no, you can't have any more than 1.5 inches. Maybe palm rolling isn't the best process for you. If you have more than 1.5 inches, you want to consider doing interlocks. Interlocks can be done not just for micro locks, but they can also be done for medium size and even large. Now, the difference between regular maintenance, traditional maintenance, and interlocking, traditional maintenance, we're clipping them down. And I know I've been on Instagram in and out, and I've been seeing these Instagram videos, how some people clip. It should have a level of symmetry too. Your clips should not be everywhere and anywhere. When you see a really clean lock maintenance, it's because those clips are really precisely in your hair. And I know you're like, oh, Sarita, you so anal retentive. My clips don't have to be clean. My clips can be anywhere. One clip can go that way, one clip. Yeah, you can do it that way. But the reason why you want to create a systematic way of doing your lock maintenance is when you take out the clips, you'll see a nice, clean, fresh maintenance. You'll see the difference in your maintenance just simply by how you place the clips. So I want you to enjoy this video. I pray that it was informative. I pray that it was impactful. This will not be the only one because there's still so much to talk about as it relates to locks. But I'm going to see you soon. Thank you. This is Sarita from Duafa.